Good afternoon, Kiba Scanner. Today is March 23rd, 2020. Yesterday, the village executed an emergency order restricting non-resident travel. This morning, the village implemented a checkpoint to help further limit the spread of COVID-19 in support of that order. Implementation of the checkpoint caused significant traffic congestion and delays. We want residents to know that we have heard your concerns and we are actively looking at ways to improve the order, and we appreciate your patience. At this time, a police presence, but not a checkpoint, will remain at the entrance to the village, and signage will be placed to specify that travel restrictions are in place. We strongly encourage all residents and businesses to make every effort to restrict the need for off-island individuals to travel to and from Key Biscayne. Our goal, as always, is to protect the health and safety of our residents and those who work here. With that in mind, I am here to ask all Key Biscayers to do everything we can to reduce exposure to COVID-19 and flatten the curve. One way in which we can do that is to have domestic workers who do not live on the Key stay home. If your housekeeper or other domestic worker lives off the Key, I am asking that you ask them to stay home. Every person who comes to the Key raises the possibility of spreading COVID-19. I understand that this may be difficult for some, and certainly there are people who cannot function without outside assistance. But if you can make the conscious decision to go without a babysitter or a house cleaner during these difficult times, you will be doing something important to slow the spread of COVID-19 and doing your part to flatten the curve. Remember that while we cannot prevent people from getting the virus, we can flatten the curve and reduce the burden on our already taxed medical services. Please do your part. If you can go without domestic workers for the time being, please ask them to stay home. Finally, I want to take a moment to recognize the commitment of those of you who are staying home and are taking the steps necessary to protect the health and safety of your fellow residents. I understand that it is not easy to sacrifice your freedom to slow the spread of this virus, but I want you to know that I and others see what you are doing, and it is very much appreciated. On behalf of your fellow residents, I just want to say thank you. I want you to be safe and have a good night.